Okay, I went back and forth if I even should make this video and ultimately decided no, I shouldn't. But we're doing it anyway. These are the most embarrassing moments of my life. You're welcome. It's Christmas time. You deserve a present. So I'd like to give a little warning. These stories are kind of gross. Like all of them. All of them are kind of gross, but they're really funny. They're like really, really funny. So, okay, I'm gonna go from when I was youngest to like 3 days ago. Okay, so here we go. There's three stories. The first story is when I was 8 years old-ish. I think I was 8 years old. Little did you know, I was a baseball player. That's right, I was an 8-year-old baseball prodigy. I was incredible. So one day during a baseball game, I was in the dugout and I was in line to go batting. You know, it was my turn to bat soon. I think there were like 3 or 4 people ahead of me, and then it hit me. I had to have a bowel movement. I'm trying to make this as not gross as possible. I had to poop. Keep in mind, I know I've said it 3 times, but I would like you to keep in mind that I was 8 during this, okay? I think it was like happening for a while, and then I was like, it's gotta happen. I gotta go. The nearest bathroom was in the middle of the park. The park had numerous baseball fields, and it was like in the middle. So I asked my coach, he was like, dude, you're about to bat. You're almost up. And I didn't care. I went. I ran. And when I say I went, I didn't mean I went right there. I ran to the bathroom, okay? So I'm running to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom. I do my business. The business happens in the bathroom. And I was quick, okay? But not quick enough. In the middle of the transaction. Why am I talking like... In the middle of it, I hear, and next up to bat is Samuel Tabor. That's right, we had an intercom system. I don't know if all baseball parks had that, like when you for kids, but we had one, okay? I was sitting on the toilet when I heard that, dude. So once again, try not to make this gross. I wiped less than I should have. And I knew it too. So my solution to that was to stuff my pants with toilet paper. That's what I did, okay? I'm not lying. I don't know why I did that. I was 8. Kids do stupid things. So I stuffed my pants with toilet paper. And I don't remember, I mean, there's no way that solved the issue. But I do remember I ran back to the baseball field. People were confused, including my parents, because they saw me running from the middle of the park to the baseball field. And then I grabbed the bat, put on my helmet, and I was ready to go, dude. And then I heard the crowd laughing a lot, because there was toilet paper in my pants and you could see it. It was bunched up and maybe even out of it. That's the gist. That's the gist of what happened. And I knew why people were laughing at me. I was like, oh no, it looks like I'm wearing a diaper. So yeah, the good news is I batted and I hit the baseball, and I didn't hit a home run, but I remember I did end up scoring. So I went to first base, and then the next person batted, and then I went to second base, maybe third base. I scored, okay? I crossed the home plate, and my coach was there to high-five me, and he was crying of laughter. He was laughing so hard. I wish cell phones were more prominent back in those days, because that would be a viral TikTok nowadays. I wish I had that on film. That might be the most embarrassing one. I don't know, because the next one is pretty bad as well. So fast forward a few years, I was like 12, 11, 12, in that range. Little did you know, I was also a basketball player. A terrible one. I was so bad at basketball. I was better at baseball than I was at basketball. I know basketball is like not too much of a contact sport, but it was enough contact for me, dude. People like hitting you and stuff, I was like, ah! Like, I just didn't like it. So, basketball game. I played for an intramural basketball league, and I don't know why I remember this, but this season of this, I played a few seasons of basketball. There's seasons of basketball, right? Years. I played some years of basketball. This one in particular, we did not win one game. And I think this was the last game, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it was the last game. And I didn't feel good. This one's also gross. I didn't feel good. I remember that before the game, but coach put me in because he needed his star player. I don't remember the specifics of the game, but what I do remember is that, I don't know what you call it when like your teammate's out of bounds and they throw you the ball. Like, you know, they're out of bounds, they have the ball, they pass you the ball, and then you play. That's what was going on. My teammate had the ball out of bounds and he was just passing it to me for the clock to start, and it bounced in between my legs. Like the most basic pass of all time. Like literally out of bounds. That. And And I went like that, and it just bounced in between my legs. I didn't even remotely catch it. However, someone behind me did, a teammate did, and I don't remember why, but they passed it back to me, and it did it again. I don't remember if it was in between my legs, but I didn't catch the ball, and it was like a very simple pass. They passed it to me, I missed, and then I threw up. They passed it, I missed the ball, and I threw up on the ground in front of everyone. I think this might be the most embarrassing one, actually. Yeah, I told you I didn't feel good. I was sick. I didn't feel good. They passed me the ball not once. That would have been one thing. You know, you miss one pass, that's fine. But I didn't just miss one pass. I missed the pass, turned around, missed the other pass, threw up on the ground. And what's actually wholesome about this is one of my good friends, Michael, that I'm still friends with to this day. I remember when I was walking out, so they like, obviously they're like, time out. When I was walking out, Michael high-fived me, like, or no, he went to high-five me. He was like, hey, it's okay, man, like, good, and I threw up again. I didn't throw up on him, but I threw up on the ground. That was bad. That was very bad. So what I'm saying is when age 8 to age 12 was not a highlight for me. Those were two of the most embarrassing stories. And the third most embarrassing story happened like 4 days ago from me recording this, okay? So I don't even want to say this one because it was live on stream on my gaming channel, meaning you can go find this. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but at the time it was very bad. So I was playing Fortnite with the boys. We were all just, you know, playing Fortnite, and my friend, JP, my dear friend, he made me laugh. And it wasn't even like a hard laugh. I was just like, like that, except I didn't go. I went, which I'm scared to do right now. And live on stream in front of 500 to 600 people, snot went out and in back through my nose. And I was mortified, and chat, I think, was also mortified. It was way more traumatic for me than I think anyone else. I think I played it off pretty well. I was like, it happened, and then I was like, oh my gosh, did you see that? And my teammates were like, what happened? And I was like, snot flew out of my nose and then back into it, and all of my friends started cracking up, which was very funny. But dude, it was so gross. It was so gross. Straight up, that, and what's even more embarrassing about that, that's happened numerous times in my life. Not in front of 500 to 600 people though. That's the thing that was the most embarrassing, is that I was live in front of hundreds of people. But it has happened like at a restaurant. Like, I don't know, it happens like once a year, I feel like. I'm just like, I just laugh and a little snot is just like, here I am, like that real quick. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, that happened in front of 500 to 600 people. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I tried to go back because YouTube has an editor in the YouTube studio. You can go back and edit things out of videos. I tried to do that with the live stream, and it wouldn't let me do it. It only lets you do it for videos. Otherwise, if you do it with a live stream, it saves it as a brand new video, which I didn't want to do. So I was like, oh good. Everyone's gonna see this. I either delete the entire VOD, which I'm not gonna do, or I'm confident enough to let the world see my snot, and then for some reason make a video talking about it. This was my solution. This was me talking, thinking it would make it better if I actually like told you guys about it. And I'm not gonna show the clip because I don't want to gross those people out that don't want to see it, but it is findable. It is a findable clip somewhere on my gaming channel. I wasn't trying to do a gaming shout out just now, but I just did. All right, so those were my 3 most embarrassing stories. Hope you liked it. They all involved bodily functions. Oh man, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you wanna see more story times, let me know. I don't wanna ever tell throw up or snot stories ever again. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. I have a gaming channel in the description and a store at samtaborstore.com, and that's it. Here's a thing on my desk. Goodbye. Yeah, here's another thing on my desk.